Hey, it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing week 3 of the Alphabet Superset challenge. I'm making a zine each week inspired by one of the letters of the alphabet. That's kind of the premise of this challenge. So for the letter C, I am doing courage. And if you'd like to watch the previous videos, I'll leave a link down below, as well as all the information about this challenge if you're interested in taking part. So I'm just folding up my zine sort of basis here from this A to Z book. I'm loving using this as a bit of a consistent material to work from, and I'm trying to do something a little bit different each week. So in the first one I kind of did more like paints and a bit more mixed media. Last week I did a little bit more collage, but still sort of mixed media. I was adding a little bit of everything, but for this one I decided I wanted to go more on the collage side of things. So I'm just cutting up this zine here, and I picked one purposefully that had a bit more of a like neutral base, so the flowers that are in the background are kind of more they're not going to detract so much from then what I want to add to the page. So I really like these white ones here that are on the front. There's some pink and purple ones within it, but I really wanted to then use the other flowers that I had cut out from the pages that are all with the letter C. So these flowers, I'm not sure specifically what they're called, but just know that they begin with the letter C, so that's kind of the link in there with that theme. And I decided to do some fussy cutting here with these flowers because the background was a little bit dark, a bit muddy, and I didn't think that would work too well on this scene, so I decided to cut them out. And for the cover I ended up doing a bit of like a fussy cut collage with a few different fussy cut florals, all in different shades of pink, and I really like how this cover came out. I ended up working in this scene, so rather than having the unfolded piece of paper all in front of me and then folding it back up, I actually decided to just work in it sort of as if it's a journal, and I quite enjoyed working in it that way, to be honest, and kind of seeing them more as individual pages.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
So for each of the almost mini journal pages, I guess, that I'm doing within these zines, I'm trying to do different like layouts and compositions and use this almost as a way of also playing with different ways to arrange things in my journal pages. So it's a bit like a playground almost, where I can kind of test and play around with some different ideas. So for this zine, I very much worked off the basis of kind of not using all of the space, so working with the negative space and not feeling like I had to fill every single corner of the page. And even the bits that I was working on, I was really trying to be a lot more minimal, but kind of seeing how I could make an impact without using a lot of stuff, if that makes sense. So this page that I'm working on here at the moment, if you stay tuned, we go through quite a journey with this page. I actually ended up making this into a see-through pocket, I guess you could call it, and I cut a hole in the page. I was really kind of being courageous, I guess, with how I was putting this page together, and I was just sort of having fun and seeing what I felt like doing. I wasn't really trying to be too worried about the finished product necessarily. So these are some journal cards that I made with some jelly printing that I did recently. I'll leave a link down below if you want to watch how I put these cards together, because I did a sort of video process showing you guys how I take them from the jelly prints that I had to these cards, because they're a little bit more kind of muted and vintage and sort of in my style, and I really loved this card, and I thought, how can I use this in my zine? So what I ended up doing was having a little bit of washi tape just at the top of the page there, to sort of seal it into a pocket. Now, of course, it's not like a secure pocket, because obviously this is just a sheet of paper folded together, but it's not like I'm going to be sort of carrying this around anywhere. I'll end up storing these somehow. So it was just a fun way to add a little bit of interactivity to my zine, and see how I could add some extras as well. So I ended up doing some like hand lettering on the back of that piece. So it was a way of adding the text but not to the page, if that makes sense. I really wanted to try and see how I could just come up with different ways of adding my journaling and different elements to the page. These are some paint markers that I got recently from, if you're in the UK, these are from The Works. I've never seen these in here before, and they had some beautiful pastel colours that I really wanted to have a try with. So I did some samples in my Hobonichi actually, and they're kind of a mixed bag between, some of them are really nice pastels, and then some, you know, when the cap is a nice colour and then it just comes out completely different. So the pink I was using there, I actually thought that was going to be a lot more pastel than it was. But I mean, the colour that actually the pen is really nice, but it doesn't match the cap at all. I don't know why manufacturers do that. It's so annoying, but I just decided to add a few little dots of some pink just for some accents and details on that page. And then for this page, I wanted to work just on one side of the page. Normally when I do that, I actually work on the right hand side of the page. I'm not sure why, it's just kind of, I'm always drawn to just working on the right hand side of a page if I work on one page. Let me know down below in the comments, do you do that too? Do you work on just the right hand side, or are you more of a lefty? I don't know if it's to do with like I'm right handed, so I'm more drawn to the right hand side of the page, or maybe that works better compositionally. I'm not sure, but I just decided that I wanted to work on the left here for a bit of a change. And so I'm just adding my different bits of collage here. I've got some vintage papers, and then this piece I decided to just add it to the next page, and then ended up just carrying on and working on that page. I really wanted to keep this one very simple, so I literally just added, I think, 3 little strips of collage here, all in neutral tones. I then added a sticker and just came in with a white pen to do some writing. I really loved the simplicity of this one. Oh, and I did some scribbles as well here. But these 2 pages, I was really kind of going back and forth between them. So I was still kind of thinking about, with a zine, the whole consistency thing. I'm trying to have those strands going between the pages, so in terms of using similar collage materials, so they're using a scrap on one page and then whatever I had left I just used it on the other page, or with adding the white detailing. I decided to add my text here onto the image, so there was kind of like a dark background here on the floral image, so I decided to use my white pen and play with some contrast, and that's how I added my sort of quotes and words about courage on this page. And then here I'm just using a brush pen to add my quote here as well.
Wish that I could stay, wish for this moment to never go away, but it's all in my mind, and though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. See how you've grown while you roam in the streets all alone. All you can see, thinking about what your life came to be. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Another day, like the mothers of Brazil find their way.
So that is everything for this week's zine, week C of Courage. I hope you enjoyed creating it along with me. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.